The stream has returned. Now I wait for game to start responding again. Or I wait for stream to the game to crash on me. You don't look like you're running anymore, game. Let's try that again. Silly game. So before I click off the game, I let it load. Maybe. Come on, game, don't be like this. I know you work, I've played you before on stream. Only this time we have the upgraded graphics card, so we shouldn't have the frame drops we had last time. Game capture. There we go. What was the most up to date? Those are all old saves. I think this is the one that we need. Time has come to drill a game and shoot robots. This one does have gun. So Etsy cannot complain that the monkey in this does not have gun, because the monkey in this is a human and has gun. Unfortunately, the robots also have gun. So we have to use gun. But we also have, as you can see, giant drilling machine. One thing I do need to remember as well is moving, because all the games I've been putting on recently, I've been putting on my SSD. But all the games that I'd installed before that, I think might still be on the old hard drive. Oh, thank you, Moogie, for the follow. That's okay. I don't mind if people take time to follow. You know, I was really hurt when I found out that when you know Gingy hadn't followed me for so long, and he remembered and was like, "Hang on, I haven't followed you." Okay, right. So I was here. What was I doing? Is first question? Is this even my ship? That's the first question I want to ask. I do want to still drop some of these off. Like vertical sync, no thank you. But I still would like to make sure the game runs okay. No, this is not my ship. I can tell that by the giant holes. Oh, well, actually, no. Or is this my ship? No, I think this might actually. No, this is not my ship. This is not my ship, and there's a volcano coming. Um, I actually don't know. What easy check, easy way to check. No, this is my ship. This is my ship. It's just being smashed to pieces. Hence why there's loads of holes. So that bit over there, that must be where my backpack is from when we failed and died horribly last time we played this. Also, I hate that fucking tank keeps beeping at us. Well, yeah, I would like to destroy the ship. But the ship still has the working guns on it. Is that? Please tell me that is my backpack. Is that's not a backpack? My backpack's over there. Go away! Leave me alone, gun. Take everything. This does not seem very effective. It is effective. That's fine. Don't worry. It's effective. Um. Grenades would be more effective. Ow. It would appear as though that there are bad guys with guns on that side of the that side of the ship. I do have to keep an eye on the fact there's an eruption in 8 minutes. But we do have some space left, so we can pick that up. Good, we didn't have one of those before. I've got to double check this on stream because it still seems like it's having issues. Which, considering I've massively upgraded my Graphics card, that's the word I'm after. Considering I've massively upgraded the graphics card, I would not have expected it to be messing up. But when I looked at it in the stream preview just then, it looked like it was having frame issues. I mean, it's not saying I've had any dropped frames. So it might just have been the window being a little bit weird. So I'll just try dropping it down another thing on the texture resolution. Because this game, it doesn't make much difference. Yes, it can look really pretty on Ultra, but it can also look perfectly fine when not. I also don't think it helps that we're in an area where there's just a load of lava, so there's a lot of like lighting effect. It is still... The frames on my end are still being a pain. It's still showing like 10 FPS for some reason. Why are you being such a pain, game? Why are you being such a pain? Turn off the shadows. Let's try that. When you're literally running on the lowest possible settings I can give you and you're running at 4 FPS then. What the hell is wrong with you? You have got so much in terms of power aimed at you. It is Schmeeper. Okay, I will posture check. And just in case this is going to be an issue with vertical sync being weird, I will try putting that on whilst I'm doing this. No, that has not helped the game in the slightest. It was just running at 2 FPS for some reason. I don't know why. Do I have anything weird open that's causing problems? I shouldn't do. And all my Steam updates are paused. No, they're not. Is this why you're... Steam, is this why you're messing me up? Is this why you're making me look so professional? Because you've decided that when I said pause downloads, you heard please run the downloads. Is that what's happening here? Right. Downloads. Do not allow downloads during gameplay. Unless I'm not streaming, in which case you're allowed to do that. Oh, you'll never. It's also Avast once again deciding that it wants to take up a quarter of my CPU power for reasons unknown. Okay, that is still not amazing in terms of FPS, but at least I can move properly. Right, just one module to destroy. Good. No, more module to destroy. I've got to destroy the door. Bloop. Right, let's see. What do we not need? Technology. Damn. 8 production modules out of that. Right, have we now? Yes, we have. Hauling the drill ship. Because I'm too lazy to walk 200 meters. Yeah, I wonder if this might be one of those games where to get it working properly, I need to go full ping tuber rather than using the model. At least until I do the full system upgrade of like, getting better motherboard, better hard drive. Yep, I am aware that it is coming. I'm standing next to it. Thank you very much. And then we are going to need to go down, please. Right, so first thing that I'm noticing is we're going to need to replace whatever the hell these things were. Some of them were possibly guns. You are all fine. No problems in here. Do I actually need to keep any of these things for my own use? The breach replacements are probably useful. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you were eating my sheepy sheeper. In fact, I'm going to give that a try. Because VTube Studio does eat up CPU. So let's... Yeah. Then let's disappear this. And I become Scrunkle. Oh, but I become Scrunkle, but then it decides that it also is going to... Oh, must you do this to me, game? There we go. Oh, and would you look at that? Now it's 60 FPS. Look at this lovely smooth gameplay. It's almost, dare I say, like VTube Studio was eating all of the CPU we wanted. So I don't even know what what are you making? You're still making black powder. Oh yes, because I wanted to make a crap ton of grenades. That's why. You are... still making Intel production stuff. I can get tier 2 stuff as well now. I think we had 8. I do love me some VTube Studio because that model took me so long to deal with. But there are certain games like this and like Kingdom Come Deliverance, which are a little bit too much for my current CPU to handle alongside VTube Studio. So, unfortunately, if I'm gonna do these things, I need to make sure that I can actually play the game that I'm working with. Right, pistol kits. Somewhere, I think in here, is it? Right, so production is you. Yet the module isn't opened. I know the module's not opened, but you should still be working. Because that's one of the... Oh, never mind, it's not available. So I need 2 tier 2 intels. Loading site occupied by another thing. Go dang it. That is not this. So guns are working. Although I think I do want to start putting guns on the top as well. Oh, do I no longer have a production module? Is that what they blew? That's what the fuckers blew up. That explains so much. That's a scrap. That is... production tech. There's a workbench somewhere. Was it you? Nope, you're another refinery. There we go. So module, we wanted a production module. One there. One there. And one there. Finally produced the first movement upgrade, the hardened drill. Or to advance to other parts of the island, we need to improve the drill ship's maneuverability. Produce hardened drill and install it to the drill ship. Have we not already made this? No, we haven't. A reinforced hull and modified tracks. Do we have none of those? No, we just have all the basics. Well, that won't do. That won't do at all. Come on, make faster. We don't have any ingots for the alloys for now. That's fine. We are making a ton of intel production. Mainly because we just blew that one ship up that had a lot of production modules on it. That is now dealt with. Hey, the hardened drill has been attached. Explore the lava source. Also, stronger modules. Stronger attacks could be coming as we get through the island. Upgrade the drill ship to get better armor bonus to all modules, including the walls. Doesn't matter if the module's opened or closed, the armor is permanent. See if you have any parts of the reinforced hull in storage. If not, hunt down a T2 cog drill ship and scavenge some stuff. Luckily, we have some of that. So... And then we have explore the lava source. Time to let the cogs know they're not alone on this island anymore. Travel to the lava cave and find out what's happening up there. Make sure to bring enough grenades and weapons to be ready for anything you find there. Time the exploration well or your effort will be wasted. Any incoming eruption could force you to withdraw from the fight. Which is true. I think the first time I tried it, I spent like ages fighting and then had to run away because of the eruption. And I wasted so many explosives. So we are making the reinforced tracks, that's fine. Then we have the reinforced hull to work with. As soon as we finish the quest for the reinforced hull, it'll probably say, oh, by the way, you can move quicker if you get the reinforced tracks. I'm like, way ahead of you. I just clicked on them in the wrong order. So, how about those numbers incrementing up? Only 5 whole %. Riveting gameplay, I know. A normal person would run up and do something else whilst this was happening. But I have shit weaponry. Also, I don't have any grenades, and grenades would be kind of useful for dealing with the tier 2 ships. If I have to be honest, it'd probably be quite useful. Right, let's actually make sure these pistols are out so they can fire. That would possibly be a good idea. If anything comes nearby, we would like to shoot it. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Our drill, tracks, and hull. Wonderful. So now that we've done that, I would like grenade. I need copper tubes. We do have copper tubes, they're just in my inventory. I want many grenade. I would like bigger grenade. Don't think we can make them yet. You are a refiner? You are a refiner. It's going to turn you off. Out of black powder. We have some scrap. No research tech. We already have that one, I think. Or do we? Built-in research module tech of tier 2. Did we already have that? We do not. We need 2 sensors and 2 Intel research tier 2. So we would have to go and find a tier 2 research vessel. Which could be anywhere. But luckily now we can move a bit faster. And we should... Yes, we can go through, start going through some of the other stuff now as well. Because we have the hardened drill, so we're not having to go through just these open areas anymore. Spreader, no, not that useful. Sensors would be wonderful if we can find them anywhere. Production module 1. Pump. Yeah, not that useful. Going through the caves 2 would be good. And we actually manage that on what we have. What I can see though is that down here somewhere we have got the big giant pointy icon to, hey, there's a laser beam thing here. You might want to sort that out. The premise of this game is that this, for some strange reason, this island is having a lot of issues with volcanic eruptions. As you can tell, they're happening every 15 minutes. We have to find out why. And strangely enough, it might have to do with the fact that we have giant freaking laser beams. This could be a very bad idea surfacing this close. Or it could be an amazing idea because I have my guns, my ship's guns attached to this thing. So I will be very, if I do die, I'll be very close. But there is also the chance that they're close enough to just completely destroy the drill ship. See, there's the noise that already of they're shooting you, they're shooting you. Oh, the lighting effects are a bit weird. It gets very blurry when we're looking directly at the lava. There is only 4 minutes left. Would we actually be able to blow this up within 4 minutes? Maybe? I think the answer is no, actually, because we're using up a lot of grenades and we've just taken out half of one of these things. Whoa! I forgot they added you little things into this game. Yeah, that's going to be a no from me. Ah, and the the laser has hidden itself because it is time for volcanic eruption soon. Ah, where's the entrance? So we are going to need more grenade. That much I know. Oh, but we also need bolts. Where was our periscope? Lava time! Hmm. Shotgun is pretty good at doing damage. The question is, when it drops down... Okay, when it drops down, it does not regenerate. Now, how the fuck do I get over there? Right, is the gun on this side or the other side? Oh no, they're attacking the drill ship. Oh crap! I'm out of shotgun ammo. Okay. I've got a single grenade left as well. That possibly will not be good enough. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? Come on, game. Don't be awkward with hitboxes. Right, don't fall down there, because then you can't get back up again. Notes to self. Although you must be able to get back up there. Especially since I've just lost all my fucking stuff down there. Oh, and you let me walk out perfectly fine that time. Thank you, game. Thank you ever so much, game. Right, tell me that you have not destroyed my backpack because it was near lava. I do believe it has destroyed my backpack because it was near lava. So we need to replenish all the stuff we just lost. So we were being attacked. There, that should mean that there were things attacking us. Which should mean there are bodies somewhere. Which we can loot for goodies. Or all the bodies could have despawned when I died. Wonderful. Right, let's see. What have we got in here? We've got a grenade. A grenade. The one thing we have, a grenade. Right, you attacked from somewhere. So where are the bodies? Give me loot. And require loot. Right, so let's see, what have we got then? Pickaxe, useful. We need a revolver. That's new. We need that, so we need 3 gun component, which means we need 3 ingot. We do not have ingot. Oh, actually, the reinforced hull plates and the hardened drill parts we don't need now, I don't think. Because we have actually done the bits we need with them. So, pickaxe, shotgun, pistol. Right, you're over there. We're going to want a wrench to fix things. Probably going to want some armor. And a few medkits minimum. We need 2 copper bolts. So, 1, 2. And then we're also going to want ammo. We need some buckshot and... Oh, and we're out of black powder. So before we go, let's repair the guns. If they die while we're gone, then life is going to be painful because we'll have to remake them. We don't have the stuff to do that yet. And I would like, considering we really don't have much left to blow up, I would like to finish blowing this thing up. You are on the other side. Give myself a bit more leeway in terms of damage. Get some armor on. Got 6 grenades. And a pickaxe. So we will be able to do this. You are also blown up. How do we get over to you? Do I have to go up and around? I think I do. Because this is where the enemies are going to be hiding. Enemies that I don't want to deal with because the enemies are going to dwindle my supply of grenades down. Unless, of course... Nope, none of the ones that I shot and looted have got any bullets on them. Right, okay, so we go up and around. We've got the plenty of time. But there's a robot there. Can we be sneaky? You just have scrap on you. You're not bullets. Right. That is a gun, I think. Or is it? We destroyed it! Oh! I think that was it must have been load bearing because all the other things exploded out of the sky as well when we did that. Do we get anything from that? No, I don't think we do. There is a drill thing over here. Let's just call for it. It will probably be quicker. We destroyed one of the lasers. Woo! Only 2 more to go. And then we'll finish this game that I've never actually finished before because I got to like the 3rd drill and got bored the first time I played through. But now that I know with the whole not using VTube Studio and the better graphics card, this runs properly, I might play it more often because I do enjoy the game. It is one of those little janky fun games. I think it's still early access. I think. Because they are still adding things to it. But it might be one of those indie companies that's like, well, we've given you you bought the game, we've given you the game, we're going to keep adding to it until we get a DLC time. Ding ding. Travel to Area 2 and mine minerals. Finally, we can explore the second area, travel there and mine minerals in the area. I mean, that is nice and all, but it might also still be worth us gathering more of the stuff that we need to like make the basic shit. Because we are going to need copper, I think, at some point. So that's tunnels between levels 1 and 2. Let's grab... Oh, we can actually just start getting those reinforced parts just as a pickup now. I wonder if that's just because we've killed the thing, or if that was just going to happen anyway. Let's just grab some of what we can from down here. We are going to need most of this stuff at some point. Granted, as we get further on, we'll get better drills so we can start going through some of these other things. That was... Whoops. It's a bit too warm down there. There's a siren. It also might be worth dealing with stuff on here a bit more, because we're going to have the whole issue of we don't have Tech 2 research and production and stuff at the moment. I mean, we might get lucky and find some just as pickups. So travel to the location long coastline. How do we do that? Was this one of the ones that was cut off from us earlier? Yes, it might well have been. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get through this bridge before. We're currently drilling through it. We can't ride over it. Let's make sure we uncover all of the bits. Ooh! What was I saying about just finding tier 2 modules lying around? There's a tier 2 refinery module. And tier 2 production. Right, long coastline is where we have to go down, so I don't want to go down there yet. There is a science ship there that we could explode if we had the right resources. Which we might have. Do a quick bit of repair. Right, I think we are currently hiding. I think we are safe from the explosion right now. Yeah, we are not deployed, so we are safe from it. So whilst that's going on, a bunch of stuff on to refine, so that when we pick stuff up while we're moving around will be good. We've picked up some more production tech. We've got some refinery tech. Don't yet have research tech. Got some more stuff that we can turn into copper that we aren't going to need. We have got the builder's heads. I don't think we're going to need. I'll leave them as is for now. I think I didn't get up to go and get that refinery ship because we would have lost it anyway because it would have disappeared for the eruption. Oh, crystal. I don't know what we need that for. But it can't hurt to grab a little bit now, whilst we can. Well, we've got cogs up the surface. Running low on space and drill slot capacity. Upgrade the core to increase production possibilities. Core upgrading increases storage and energy production to the front boiler. Okay, so what do we need for that upgrade? We need 2 boilers and 10 tier 1 ingot for alloys. Were you shooting? High-powered revolver ammo. Hey, look, Etsy. This game has guns. You just came back at the right time. Why did you come back at the right time? I fear what's about to happen. whenever one of you starts talking about things like that, I'm concerned that you're gonna start. I don't know. Oh, we can still. Do need the research tech. Actually, don't use sensors, because sensors we need for the next thing anyway. I don't want to waste sensors on that. Yeah, we need sensors for the schematic research too. We do have tier 1 ingots. No, don't know if I want to use them. Okay, that makes sense. The sweet, sweet noise of America. So we need bullet casings. Dropship storage is full. Won't be having that. Right, and give me more explosives. They must have been on the other. I do need to just remake a door on the other side as well at some point. Right, out of black powder. That's fine. I am not surprised to hear that Vegas is a rough place to live. Oh, we got 118 shots. 120 shots even. We can finally shoot things again. Oh, and these are starting to drop iron for us. The iron upgradable things. Right, plenty of spaces left to pick stuff up as we get them. So now we need to see if we can spy. But that's... Is that production or is that... I forget which is which. Oh, that is some kind of mining thing. Never seen that before. Let me just double check what the icons are. I don't want to spend loads of resources going after something that's just more production. It was down there, but it wasn't upgraded. It was modules that I want to look at. So yeah, that one is production. Refinery is like a paint bucket, and research is a weird test tubey thing. Yeah, that one that's over there is another production one. It has come quite a long way. I picked it up fairly early in development, I think, and it has come a long way. I mean, I know that at least things like they've added in ground vehicles, like that one, for example, and flying enemies since I first picked it up, which I'm now having to learn about and right. Okay, can I? Beep beep. Boop. It hunks. Oh, that was actually really disappointing, the loot that you gave me. What else can you give me? More tubes and some levers, okay. Problem is, I think it keeps honking forever. Iron frames, okay. I don't even... There we go. It wasn't actually fully exploded. So you get a production module, a technician head, and some iron scrap. And then some copper stuff on the front. That's why that's why that one before honked just kept honking. We destroyed everything else of it. We just hadn't actually, gone all the way and destroyed the full chassis. Let's armor. And these are just production modules. I really wanted them to be research or refinery modules. Haha! Slugs, chest, plates. Don't want the chest. Pointless. Well, not actually pointless, but kind of pointless at the moment. I've got room, whatever. And we have our basic bench for if our ship gets blown up, we can make a new core to be able to take over another one. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we are going to have to actually take this... Hello. I remember this area from when I played before. Yeah, we need 2 boilers to get the upgraded core. Be nice to find the stuff to be able to get more of the research stuff done. Ooh. I think there was a difficulty setting. Can't remember whether or not you can. Don't think you can change it midway through, but as far as I remember, there was. I think there was. I don't know what the difficulty settings are like because I just go on the generic one. Especially since this is still technically the first playthrough I've got with it in this update. But I think there's sort of at least 2 difficulties. Whether that's normal and easy or normal and hard, I can't remember. But you can also, there are other little things in there as well, like you can choose to not be allowed, not have quests given to you. So you can try and do it without the captain sending quests. Which are usually, it's things like the up in the top corner there, where it's saying, you know, find the boiler. It wouldn't tell you that. It would just assume you know how to do it. That is a machine gun turret. You know, oh, I was going to say, you know what, I'm going to run for it, but that didn't go to plan. Before I go running in again, do I have the stuff to make another couple of armor kits? Because those are actually useful. Okay, see you in a bit. Sadly, chores must happen. You just found out you're a clone. Now, who told you you were a clone? Was it your clone? Because if your clone told you that you were a clone, I would be inclined to not really believe them. Ah! Well, that was fun getting caught in a corner. this is gonna be a tough one. We've got to get back, get our stuff, and then try and run like hell, because otherwise we might lose it in the lava again. A synthetic sheep? That's madness. I'm going to carefully go around this side. Because I killed the pistol turret that was on this side. So if I can carefully sneak up this way, I can completely avoid the machine gun turret. Oh, come on. What the hell? Oh, okay, there it is. I was going to say, what the hell have you done with my thing? Ow. I really should be running away right now. Because this place is going to blow up soon. Yeah, this place is going to blow up soon. I need to leave. Oh god, I need to not try looting when there's still a working machine gun on the thing. Right, there's no time for... Remind me, how the hell did I send it underground from a distance? I know I can send it underground from a distance. Okay, so it's number 6. Your ship is getting safe, but you're still on the surface. Yeah, I think as long as we're underground, we're okay. I think. But we're going to find out in 5 seconds. Well, stuff has now respawned. Call the drill ship, please. Oh, apparently as it was driving here, it ran through some stuff and picked it up. Right, I need to take that one down over there. I need to. Okay, where the hell? Right, my drill ship is there. I can't see shit. Right, let's... put these things down just to get rid of them. Should maybe... There we go. So we can make... that we could make it from the builders' heads. I don't think we need them for anything else. The builders, I think, are the tier 1s. And so there is a revive tool, but it only works in multiplayer, which I do not have. We need copper bolts. What do we run out of now? Black powder we've run out of. Okay. So we now just can't make any more. We've run out of everything else. No, I've never thought in my life. I find thinking a complete waste of time. I want to get Tech 2 because Tech 2 means we can start getting better weapons, including better explosives. And better explosives means we can blow things up more. Yay! Leave my ship alone. Because I could send it underground while I'm going off to do this. Bip bip to you two. Bip bip to you two. Oh, and this place had grenades in it. That might have been a bad idea to throw a grenade when I was, like, right there. And grenades make it so much easier to blow this shit up. Ah, where did you come from? Beep beep. Research. Stop beeping at me, damn it. Where was my ship? Directly in front of us. You still haven't told me what you want, sheep. You haven't told me what you want to can. So I can't tell you if you can, because you haven't told me if you can or not. I didn't even realise that these have now been given colours. Neat. Right, so, research. What are you... I just got a low... Are you... What are you... What the hell did I just manage to get hold of? I could have sworn it was telling me that I was picking up refinery modules. Research module tier 2. Oh, it would help if I actually put them into the ship. Ooh, some sensors too. I mean, if you want to harness your psychic powers, you can. You just have to believe. You just need to believe in yourself. Finally. Actually getting some of the useful stuff. Okay, now we just need the sensors. Which we have one of. What else is broken? You have got some damage. You've got some damage. Right, we've got loads of scrap. Let's make sure our refiner is doing shit with it. Now the question is, can we get sensors from anything else without having to take down a whole new drill ship? Currently we have 0 in the way of explosive. The problem was, I think all the stuff that... Because I can loot them. Ooh, grenade. That's pumps, that's pistol turret. Actually, let's... Okay, that one blew up in that explosion, thankfully. Right, sensors, pumps, stuff, pistol, copper, give me everything. I should probably think about leaving. Oh no, my inventory's full. Fine, get rid of some of this crap. Oh damn it, honk honk. Fuck is that thing? Now, time to run. We've got the extra sensors. Means we can do the upgrades for tier 2 stuff now. Is wonderful. So let's see. Sensor goes in. Schematic. Basic research. I think we need to go down at least when it hits 2 minutes. Just hoping that we can possibly get as much of this research done before we go down as possible. Yeah, we can't. Doesn't work when it's underground. Because this module works fine underground. A lot of black powder now. Oh, and I think that was a destroyed refinery module as well. We might be able to get those. Okay, and volcanoes dealt with. Drill storage is full. Luckily, you have grenades that I want. Oh, okay, so we should now have... Yes, basic research is done there. Which should now mean we have more schematics. Yes, we do. Improved explosives, which is always a good one. Basic refinery and basic research. And basic production. So production's the one we just done, I think. No, research is the one we just done, so we can actually do the production as well. So now we're going to need 4 boilers. 2 for the drill ship core, and 2 for the refinery basic thing. That should... There we go. Iron armor we can do now, which is a bonus. We can make actual explosives. We just need crystals and iron bolts for these. If we can make a detonator, we can actually sort of detonate them on command, which would be pretty nice, to be honest. Because what we could end up doing with that is... Actually, I don't even know if it would work, but possibly dropping a bunch of the explosives down on a place where you expect one of the drill ships to come up at, and then wait for it to turn up, and then just detonate all the explosives. I don't know if it would work. Hilarious if it would. We've got mortar turrets we were allowed access to now as well. Although we do need the upgraded production modules to be able to actually make them. Bunch of devices we'll probably never need. Structures are still the same. Mortar turret options now for that. Still need the 2 boilers for the drill ship core. That's going to be the big one. Hear that thing clicking away at the top. Come on, let's finish this off with something good. Okay, far away. I've played a decent amount of it. It's kind of open world. You can't get everywhere straight away. Oh, just found a boiler on that guy. Lovely. There are certain bits where you're sort of stopped. Let me see if I can... If I go to... Because you upgrade the ships. You can do multiplayer, but you can play it single player. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Or you can play multiplayer with friends. But it's not the sort of game where you just join a server, or it might be. There might just be just multiplayer servers open out there for you to join. I've never done that. If this is the kind of game where you could probably grief quite a bit if you aren't careful. So if I was going to play this with people, I'd probably play it with a couple of people I know. But with the open world thing, there are just upgrades you can get, and certain areas are blocked off until you get certain upgrades. So it's not fully open world. It's like the I think there's like 3 or 4 main areas you can get to, but you need to get certain upgrades to get to them. But once you're there, you can deal with all of the stuff that's there. For the most part, it doesn't make much difference because there's a load of these sort of areas where you can actually turn up at. Either you're there or the NPC robots are there. But it doesn't really matter where you sit or where they sit. You can still get to most of them in this area. So like there is a ship over there. There's a little icon that you can see that looks like it's a refinery ship because of the icon. I can walk over there, or I can get in my drill ship, go underground, drill underneath there over a little tiny different. What's the word? Sort of a different underground map where you don't necessarily walk around like this. It's sort of like a top-down. Hang on, might as well show you anyway. I was going to be stopping soon anyway, but this is sort of the Periscope travel map. So there's the open world up the top. There are 3 areas like this. There's the top one, and then there's 2 sets of caves, which is like this. You can run around, you shoot robots, that's where most of the game is. But then underground, it's like this kind of map. So you just go around, you find space. So this is a tunnel between the first tunnels that I'm in now, and tunnels 2. So I can go through here, and it's a different set of tunnels, which means I can also then access the caves. But for the most part, this bit is just for traveling between locations or picking up some easy resources along the way. So all this iron scrap, iron ore, you have to move the drill over it, you pick it up. You can refine it later when you get back to the surface. But there are certain bits. You see how these bits of rock are different colour? These are the bits that might stop you from progressing to the next area. So for this one, the grey one, I cannot get through it. I do not have a strong enough drill to get through there. But this sort of beige colour one, I do have a strong enough drill. And I know that earlier in the stream, the bit we went through, there was a certain bridge that we could not get over unless we had that drill to get through it. And then that unlocked this area that we're in now. But it is a fun game. I think I picked it up a good couple of years ago now. I picked it up fairly early on in the process of it being developed. Because it's just, I like the aesthetic. It can be a bit janky at times. It's got bugs. Sometimes the collision's a bit weird when you're going around in the caves, and you might not be able to get out of holes. But overall, I would definitely say if you like the kind of like open worldy crafting games where you've got you've technically got an objective, but you don't have to go for it straight away. You can just like build up your ship, do bits and pieces, and sort of play slow. I would recommend the game for it. I mean, I've got. Gee, how many hours do I have in this? That's a good question, to be honest. Oh god, you can tell it's getting late because my eyes have stopped working. I've got like 30 odd hours in the game. Because what I'll do is I'll tend to play it for a bit, wait till an update turned up, play it for a bit more, wait till the next update, and so on, just to sort of keep going. But they have been adding in quite a lot of stuff recently, like adding in flying units for the NPCs, adding in tanks for the NPCs. So they are still working on it. It's a decent game, and quite frankly, I definitely recommend it. So yeah, and it was also relatively cheap. So oh, I see that Jazzy wants this game. Well, that'd actually be fun. I wonder if we could actually play this with Jazzy at some point. That'd be an amusing little collab. Right, let's get to a surface bit so that I can. You know, I don't even need to go to a. I'm so used to playing Dredge where you have to go to certain places to actually save properly. You have to dock in Dredge to actually to save. In this, you can save anywhere. Thankfully. But I've been going for a good 2 hours. It's 1 a.m., so I should probably go to sleep because I do have work again in the morning. Unfortunately, I'm not at a point where I can have this as a job, which would be wonderful. I mean, it's that would be the dream, isn't it? Really, get paid to play games all day. But there is the start of our work. We've still got 3 more segments. I think we can add. I think 5 is the maximum amount of segments you can get on this. And currently, we just have the one extra one. Because near the end game, all of this is just full of drill ship. Apart from like the end bit. So we've got another at least 3, possibly 4 segments we can attach to the end of it. Right, yeah, I think actually done pretty well with this so far today. I mean, we've actually got it working for a start with a decent frame rate. It turns out it was VTube Studio's problem all the time. Who would have thought that it was VTube Studio causing the problems? Apart from everyone. Let me save the game. I mean, I would like to play more of this. Whether I do it on stream or not, I don't know. Like I said, the last time I played this on stream was Christmas. Well, just before Christmas. Which was 3 months ago. Bloody hell, this year has gone quick. But it also depends on whether or not I'm going to continue with the Kingdom Come gameplay and carry on with that playthrough. Because it's a slow burn, that game is. So it might be that I alternate between that and this, or Kingdom Come in a different game, and keep playing Dredge for now on the other slots. Or I might not play this for a while, wait till we finish Dredge, which would be probably finish at the end this weekend. To be honest, we've got we got tomorrow to play through on it, and then Saturday after the curse stuff, and Sunday. So by the time we've had like another 6 hours worth of it, chances are we're going to have finished that. Granted, I've also been playing through another save on my own off stream because I just really enjoy Dredge. I really enjoy it. I like my Lovecraftian stuff, and I'm now that I've played through once and I know things like if you don't feed the spooky figures, they will die and stuff like that. I am going through and doing it a bit more. Making sure I'm doing it properly as I go through, which is fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how we're gonna progress through for April, especially since end of April it's gonna be a birthday stream, and I'm off for 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put myself through doing a subathon because I'm not that insane yet. But it might be that I do a longer stream, at least on the Friday of the birthday stream. Sort of start it like maybe at midday or something, rather than starting at 10 p.m. Start at midday and just go until I feel like my brain is gonna die. We'll have to see. I mean, it also might end up being that. I mean, I'm up to 91 followers now. Oof, jeez. So it may well be that by that time we also hit the 100 followers. In which case, I'm going to have something special for that as well. I do have weird cookbooks and the cameras for the kitchen. So we could do cooking stream. We've got all the games. I might also, depending on who's around at that time of day. Like I know Woolly streams. I know Jazzy streams every now and then during the daytimes. I might see if anyone might want to play some weird, strange games. Like I saw Crab Champions being played a couple of days ago, and it looks hilarious. And I want to buy Crab Champions. It's Risk of Rain, but crab. So it would be fun to play that with a few people because it looks manic. But we'll have to see. There's a few weeks until then. There is, in fact, 3 weeks until then, yeah. So I've got basically 2 weeks to plan and then 1 week to psych myself up for it, really, if I'm going to do anything special. But for now, I am going to go to sleep, or at least start winding down for the night. So, as always, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks to all the lurkers. Thanks to everyone that wasn't a lurker. Sheepy, Etsy, Moogie. Also, Moogie, thank you for the follow. Jazzy's probably already gone to sleep. Jazzy is an EP boy. And of course, Sentai earlier on. All absolutely lovely peeps. I love having you in the chat. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been fun as always. Doing the murdering. You came back at the wrong time, Etsy. You came back just as I was saying thank you, Etsy. Which technically is a good time to come back because, I'm giving you a bit of the old gluck gluck. But yeah, I was just about to go up. It's gone hit 1:10 in the morning. But yeah, you've not missed much since we went and blew up a ship, stole all of its contents, and then escaped back. So yeah, I'm going to be going getting the sleepy sleep. As Sheepa puts it, the snork me. The good old sleepy sleeps. I can't guarantee it'll be good sleep, but it will be at least attempted sleep. Yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow with more Dredge. 10 p.m. GMT +1. I think we're at now. Because we've got the clocks changed a week or so ago, and so I can never tell whether it's GMT or GMT +1. Basically, at the time I turned up today will be the time I'll turn up tomorrow. It's 10 p.m. as per my clock, but the schedule, there is a schedule set up now, so you should be able to see roughly when I'm due to be on. If you feel like popping in, it'll be Dredge. It'll be more totally innocent, not horrific fishing simulator. But yeah, I need sleep, so thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and I love you all. Bye bye. Well, there'll be a VOD, Etsy. Don't worry. If you, that is if you actually watch VODs. I don't know, but yeah. Bye bye, everyone. I sleep now.